Welcome to Rap in Order, the interrogation of a hip-hop album, where we take some of the culture's most beloved hip-hop albums, put them on the stand, see if they stood the test of time. Now let's see who we got on the stand today.
Welcome to another episode of Rap in Order. I'm First Class Regg.
And I'm Taurian B.
And today we're going to get into, it's the debut album from, he's originally from St. Louis. He is mostly known on the Atlanta rap scene as one of the star producers at the moment. This was his debut album that came out in 2018, titled Not All Heroes Wear Capes, that he entirely produced. I'm talking about Metro Boomin. And he was joined by some superstar guests. You got Gucci Mane, Travis Scott, 21 Savage, Sway Lee, Gunna, Young Thug, Wizkid, J Balvin, Offset, Kodak, Drake, of course, and a number of other people. And I've always credited Metro for being really good at his cohesion and really finding a really dope way of blending these tracks together and not making it off course at all. Like, he finds a way to really seek out the talent that he does and keep them all on the same course. So I've always liked this album, even when it came out back then. I know he kind of teased like a retirement to like kind of promote it back then.
That's what you think that was?
What?
I think he was trying to take his ball and go home.
For the retirement?
Yeah. I think he was like really mad about some shit.
Well, maybe, but it seemed like a rollout because right after that, the album was announced. Mm-hmm. So I kind of just counted it as a rollout. But what did you think of the album? Yeah, so not even what you think of the album, but what do you think of Metro as a producer?
I think Metro, like, he's the architect of trap, of pop trap. So trap has become popular music now, and that's not a slight to him. What I'm saying is that trap has become mainstream music, right? Mm-hmm. So I won't even use the word pop because I know pop's a dirty word. He's the architect of the sound. Like, everybody has to follow his lead. With him and I'll say Future and Young Thug and Lil Baby and Gunna, like, because those are like the main people that he's worked with. And Gucci Mane, like the sound that he's crafted with them, and then the term that he got coined by Future, if Metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you. Mm-hmm. Like, it just made trap music what it is. So I think he's an amazing producer. I think he's one of the best of the new crop of producers out right now, and I think he's cool.
Okay, so this album comes out in 2018, and this was from what we've learned recently from his recent drop, which was Heroes and Villains, is that was the second installment. Heroes and Villains was the second installment in the 3-part trilogy that he's planning. So Not All Heroes being the first one, Heroes and Villains being the second one, and then whatever's to follow, right? But with this album, when I recommended it, what were your thoughts?
Oh, okay, Reg. Like, that was my thought. I was like, all right. I'm not a fan of compilation albums.
Okay.
So this being a compilation project, like, because it's like because even though, like, you know, he's collecting the artists and everything like that, like, still, like, they're different artists. So, like, yeah, the production is going to be like all his and his vision, but like every artist brings something different to the table, and I might not be a fan of it. I do have one large problem with this project, and do you want me to say it now or at the end?
Well, I want to get save it for a little bit.
Okay, I'll save it.
I want to just get back to what you just said about not a fan of compilations. Is there a compilation album that you champion as like the compilation album?
No, I'm not a fan of them.
Interesting. So you didn't like?
It's not that I don't like them. I don't need them. They're like out. They're like mixtapes to me. So it's just they're like, obviously there's gonna be highlights on them, but it's not cohesive because it's just like
that's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
Because the reason why this stands out to me is because of the cohesion. Like I said,
no,
it's cohesive.
No,
how is it not cohesive?
It's not cohesive.
How is it not? It like literally in the production, everything ties together.
The production, like but it's multiple artists.
So what that mean? That's no different than having an album from like Game with Jesus Piece. Is that not cohesive?
No, that's just fucking chaos.
It's not chaos. How is it chaos?
Yo, the Games albums, when he does that, that should be chaos.
Yeah, but Jesus Piece is entirely heralded as one of the best albums that Games ever dropped.
Okay.
Right?
It is. I'm not denying that. But what I'm just saying is like, well, all right, Regg, you're not going to force your thinking that this project is like a perfect project on me.
I didn't say
think
it's
so.
perfect. I didn't say it's perfect.
I'm
just saying, I'm just looking at the way that you view these albums that are
I don't enjoy them.
Compilation albums.
I don't enjoy them.
Okay.
Like I listen to them and I'm just like, ah. Like you wanna know who else doesn't like compilation albums? Jay-Z. That's why the Dynasty, he just took the reins and said, fuck it, this is my album.
I don't think that's why. That's not why. I think they had doubt that it would do what it was supposed to do without Jay-Z being front and center.
I mean, it was going to say Jay-Z presents no matter what.
Yeah, because he's the artist. Just like this says Metro Boomin, not all heroes wear capes. He's the artist. Yeah. Just like DJ Khaled, it's the same thing.
Yeah, I don't need another DJ Khaled album.
I'm good on DJ Khaled. I agree with you there. I'm good on DJ Khaled albums.
But yeah, like I said, I understand the production because it was Metro Boomin's production, so he was able to tell the story and sequence everything. But all I'm saying is just that like I'm good on it.
Yeah, I don't think this fits into that mold of what you don't like.
Nah, I just told you it doesn't.
That it doesn't fit?
Yeah, I'm saying I just told you I don't like it. Like it's not about the mold of what I don't like. I don't like it.
All right. Well, when you get into the actual album and it kicks off, you got a Gucci track, obviously produced by Metro. It's like a 2-in-1, right?
Yeah. So I
10 a.m. and Save the World.
I thought that was actually like perfect because Gucci Mane is like I know Gucci wasn't the first artist that he worked with, but when Metro moved to Atlanta, he was working with Brick Squad artists. Mm-hmm. And so I thought that was pretty like dope. That like the first voice he wanted you to hear on the opening track of the album was Gucci. Mm-hmm. Also, I can be, even though I don't enjoy this album, I can give like non-biased stuff.
I mean, that's what we're here for.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
So you got Travis Scott on here too, popping up on Overdue.
He's a huge low point of this album for me.
Really, for Overdue? Mm-hmm. This shit is hard.
Yeah,
I wrote it. This.
Not really feeling Travis Scott.
They aren't a good fit. That's what he wrote.
They aren't a good fit. I wrote it.
I think the production is good. I think his production complements what Travis does on this album. And I think that's one of Metro's strengths. Because when you look at even the second album, he worked almost all of these people that are on here are on the second album. So like I think he's found a pocket with them, and not to mention 21. Like we'll get to that later, but he's found a pocket with these people that he's like really riding into the sunset with. I do want to see what he does for the third part and like who else he works with and how he can.
I'm so tired of this Morgan Freeman shit.
How he can open that up more, But Morgan Freeman. Well, he's not on this album. He only did it twice. You got Morgan Freeman in your pocket.
I think it was dope the first time he did it. Now I'm like, all right, this is overkill. Why is Morgan Freeman not narrating the world or some shit like that?
I think they're friends.
That's dope.
That is kind of cool to be just friends with Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, they like the same kind of girls.
Oh, come on. Wait, what was the report about Morgan Freeman?
Well, the report about Morgan Freeman was that he married, that he was having a sexual relationship with his granddaughter, but it's not his like biological granddaughter. It was his through marriage granddaughter.
See, I can't ride with that, Morgan.
But I don't think it was true. But we still know he likes him young.
Yeah, I mean he's like 90.
He's old, yeah.
So okay, Don't Come Out the House with 21, and mind you, I'm not gonna go over every single song on here. But right now, I guess I'm more so naming my highlights to see what you.
On that's one of my highlights on the album. When 21 starts whispering, like it actually like gets me hyped. It actually makes me start screaming like yo. Yeah, I really enjoy it.
I saw 21 do this live. You can't whisper this song live, but it was
the fans just are losing their shit though, right?
Yeah, that shit was fire. It was at actually, our good friend Rob was at this show. And when I got there, yeah, you was there, nigga. And when I got there, I was like, oh, Rob was good. And he had a band already. And yeah, you know what I'm talking about. He had a band already. And he went in front of me. and I didn't know how I was gonna get into the show yet.
Oh, he left you?
Rob pieced me out. Yeah, he pieced me out. He went in, he left me.
Have I ever left you?
Nah, never.
No.
Never. Rob pieced me out, and then I got a VIP band, and I walked in and was like, "What's up, Rob?"
I love that for you.
I know people too.
I love that for you.
You know, I still made it work.
Let that be a lesson to you. Never leave your friends behind.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But this was a good show. 21 has great stage presence, and I think him and Metro have found a chemistry that's like, it's so obvious on paper because Metro is such a, if you follow his music at all, he's such a huge fan of horror films. So like he usually always drops around Halloween or like he always drops around Halloween, and his music themes are so like they can be in horror films. Mm-hmm. And 21 has that cadence and that voice.
And
that
21 also like loves horror.
Yeah.
And the Halloween. He like his birthday is around Halloween, so he enjoys it like thoroughly.
Yeah.
And he throws like some of the best. I think his Halloween, to me, it looks like his Halloween parties are actually better than Lenny S's Halloween parties.
Yeah, they might be, but I mean, I would love to go to both. They seem like they be.
I've been to Lenny S Halloween party. I think I'd rather go to 21 Savage Halloween party. I feel like the music slaps more.
How was Lenny S Halloween party?
Lenny S Halloween party was cool, man. Like Terrence J was there, Karushi. They're like staples there. So Terrence J, Karushi, and Lala Anthony are like staples at his party. And I think now him and Karushi throw it together. But like I went like when it was like early, like when I went, it was what 2015, 2016. Mm-hmm. So that was when Lenny only did it in New York. But now Lenny like does it like he bi-coastals it. He does it in LA and in New York now.
I feel like everybody fucks with Lala for some reason. I don't know what it is.
Well, I mean, she's been around for a minute, man. She came up working with Ludacris and Disturbing the Peace.
Yeah, on a radio station.
Yeah, on a radio station. Chris Level and Poon Daddy. But everybody that was his name.
Yeah.
But yeah, everybody likes Lala. Everybody fucks with him, man.
Okay. So one of the other highlights on here for me is Space Cadet with Gunna.
That's incredible.
Production.
That's actually the best. That's a top 5 Gunna song, and that's also I think I think this is the best song on the album, and this was the lead song on the album. No, it wasn't. I'm sorry, I'm lying. But it was
No Complaints was the lead song.
No Complaints was the lead song, but wasn't this the second song off the album or something like that?
It might have been. Yeah, I think so.
But I think that this song is the best song on the album in my opinion.
Yeah, No Complaints, and then Space Cadet. Cadet is incredible.
Yeah,
Gunna's flow. Everything. Gunna's free now, as we talk about this.
Push it, please.
Gunna's free. You know what I'm saying? Do you think he's gonna get back in the groove, or he gotta fight?
Oh, he's gonna hit the ground running. I think he's going to hit. What? He is gonna hit the ground running. I think that Gunna's going to He's going to put out some music, and it's probably going to be like some of the most popular music he's put out. The crazy thing is that he still has an album to work, and like now it's just like all that money spent, it just goes nowhere. I know it's doing well.
You talking about the Wanna album?
Yeah, the Wanna album's doing well, but like that's done now. Like that's forgotten. So now
it's over. So
now he got to make a whole new project, and it's going to be amazing. And like he's probably going to get some of like the best production. Like it's. I'm really confident that Gunna's next project is going to be really good. Like probably his best work.
I think with Gunna, it's interesting because I was a fan of Gunna. I think after
he was so now that he's snitching?
I'm saying before he went in. I'm still a fan of Gunna. I want to see what else he does.
Okay.
But I think with him, there's a lot of clouded judgment. I feel like on social media with everything and everybody kind of questioning why he's free and. But I feel like people don't really know the intricacies of it. And I think it was Lil Duval saying something like, don't label him a snitch until you hear what Young Thug says or some shit. Or we should go by what Thugger says.
Why?
I don't know.
Like, all right, let's talk about it. I have a thing, right? Just because, all right, the people are saying that it's okay if Young Thug told him to do it or Young Thug was okay with it, it's not snitching. But like technically, it still is snitching. It's just that Young Thug said it's okay to snitch.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't take away the label of it.
Yeah, it doesn't take away the label of being a snitch. It's just is like Young Thug said, "I'm cool if you snitch, man." That's what I'm saying. That's all it is.
Which I doubt is what he said. I doubt that.
Like that's just like your girl like being like let's say like you a real cheating dude. and your girl's like, listen, I know you're gonna cheat. Just don't bring home no STDs and no babies.
Mm-hmm.
He's still a cheater.
Yeah, you're not redefining cheating. It's just you cheating, but she cool with it.
Yeah, that's all it is. That's all I'm saying. And what I'm saying is that like I'm not even saying like, oh, you know what? Maybe Gunna shouldn't snitch anything like that because it's like I don't know. Like I can't tell a man to sit in jail, especially if he feels like it's something he didn't do and it's something he can do to come home. Mm-hmm. So I can't do that. But what I will say is that when you surround yourself with people that are doing criminal activity and you don't want to deal with the consequences, that makes me look at you funny. Yeah. When you don't want to accept the consequences of being when you're reaping the benefits of being associated with criminal activity, and then you don't want to accept the responsibilities that come with it. Mm-hmm. That bothers me.
A lot of people felt sorry for him in the beginning, though, because they were just like, yo, Gunna didn't do anything. Wrong place, wrong time, wrong association. But it's like, yeah, but all of those things are red flags. You still in the mix. So it's interesting. I want to see what else he does, but we'll see.
Yeah, I think the music is going to be incredible, though. Mm-hmm. I think so.
He won't miss a step. He's been going less than a year.
My man Sergio Kitchens.
He's been going less than a year, so he'll be fine. And then you got 21. Like I said, he pops up on here a couple more times. 10 Freaky Girls.
21 Savage is the MVP of this project. Mm-hmm. I know, ladies and gentlemen, you probably think like I'm player hating, right? But nah, like 21 Savage, like to me, he's the saving grace of this album. You want to know who I didn't give a fuck about on this album?
I'd love to hear it.
Fucking Sway Lee.
I didn't care for Sway Lee on here either.
What the fuck?
And he's on here, and he's on 2 tracks on here.
Yeah, betraying ass bitch. Why you ain't with Mike Will? Fuck is good with you?
Is that how you see this? Oh, because Mike Will and
come on, man. You know where I'm at with it.
Mike Will, my guy. I fuck with Mike Will. I just think Metro surpassed him. I think Metro surpassed him.
Well, listen, we about to get Bangers 2 come out soon, so we'll see.
Oh yeah, you banking on a Miley Cyrus album to turn the tide?
Yeah.
All right, we'll see. I mean, Bangers 1 was cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
All right, yo, you got in trouble for saying that. You know that?
Yeah.
You got in trouble. No, I'm saying you got in trouble for saying it was cool.
I stand by it. Yeah, it was a good album. That's kind of what made me put Mike Will up top. Because I was like, yo, like,
no.
Look at the way he handled
you
rap projects.
No, you missing what I'm saying. When you said All Eyes on Me is cool, them commenters in TikTok wanted your head.
Oh, All Eyes on Me?
They was mad at you, like saying shit is cool.
It's cool.
Oh,
but no, Bangers is a good. So then to differentiate it from All Eyes on Me, Bangers is a good album. How about that? It's a good album. You got Wrecking Ball on there. You got
double down on the disrespect.
You got a song with Pharrell on there.
What is that song? We Won't Stop?
Nah,
We Won't Stop
is on the album, but that's not the one with Pharrell.
Okay.
And she got a song with Nelly on there. Like I listen to the album. It's not like I just be saying shit. I'm not trying to irritate y'all. I'm just these are my thoughts.
I get it. I just thought that was funny, but yeah,
but like also, to get back you ain't shit. Get back on track. With Metro and Mike Will, I just think that from what Metro has done and the kind of music that he makes, he kind of ties things together the way that I don't think nobody else does from his generation. It's a compilation, but it doesn't feel like one. Because I feel you on the compilation thing. I think when you think back to compilation albums that we got when we was younger, like The Professional 2, it was just songs thrown together with our favorite rappers from that time frame. But from something like this, where literally it's all tied together, like when you listen to the end of Overdue and it just bleeds into Don't Come Out the House, that's not what niggas was doing in the 90s and 2000s from regular compilations.
But that's what I want you to understand. I think that the production on this album is amazing. I just don't really care for some of the features on the album. And I think that's okay for me to say. Like, that's what I was trying to say from jump. I understand what you're saying. Like, as far as like the production, it tells a story and it's cohesive. That part is cohesive. But like sometimes I'm just like, I didn't need this artist. Or I didn't want this song. Like for me personally, I just want this man to work with 21 Savage, Future, Young Thug, Gunna, and Lil Baby. Give me that compilation. And get someone walk on some beats.
And Offset. He does really good.
Yeah. Offset, and I mean, God bless the dead Takeoff. Like, and the Migos, period. Shit, fuck it. Like, I just wish, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wish he would have just had that, right? Or, I felt like he had a pretty big budget.
Yeah.
but he didn't really like step out of. He didn't really reach out. Like the people that he got to be on this project. I feel like Travis Scott just be around. I feel like as exclusive and as hard as it should be to get Travis Scott to be on your track, it's not that hard.
Yeah, but I don't. At the same time, though, I don't think he just works with anybody. I think the people that he works with are but so many degrees.
Travis Scott wants to stay cool and relevant.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, like of course, if Metro Boomin hits him up, he's gonna work with Metro. I'm just saying, like I just feel like you want to know. So all right, let's talk. Like so, he has a track right with WizKid, Only You.
Yeah.
Right.
And J Balvin.
And J Balvin. So that's the song that follows up the song that I don't like with Sway Lee. Right. And like I'm like, all right, cool. Like he's doing the cultural thing, like the world thing. Got J Balvin, got WizKid. That was smart because both of them like at that time, like this was before Bad Bunny told J Balvin to sit the fuck down. Like J Balvin was that guy that you went to for the Latin crowd, and like WizKid has the African.
What year was Cardi album? 2017 or 18?
18.
Okay, because this was the same year as J Balvin and Bad Bunny being on I
Like It Like That. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it was like they was going on an escalator. Like Balvin was going down, Bunny was going up. Yeah, it was just like that. But yeah, like it's like I said, it's just for this project. I understand what Metro was doing, and I appreciate what Metro was doing. But I'm not listening. I'm not going back to this project.
That's very interesting to me. But
we listen to we have different tastes.
No, yeah, we do.
Yeah.
So what is your absolute the songs that you're just like, no, fuck no, I'm not listening to this. Besides the Sway Lee songs, because he's on 2.
Only You, Borrowed Love, those are 2 Sway Lee songs, right?
No. Borrowed Love and Dreamcatcher are the 2 Sway Lee.
I'm sorry. And Dreamcatcher, right? All right, because, yeah, okay. Yeah, back Only You is just WizKid and J Balvin, right? And then what else did I have? Okay, so Dreamcatcher, I don't fuck with. Overdue, I don't like. And Only One, even though it's interlude.
Okay, Travis Scott. Okay. So Travis Scott and Sway Lee, pretty much.
Annoyed the fuck out of me on this album.
Yeah, that's the 2 that annoyed you. I think this album stands out for me so much because one, I love a good promo. This album was promoted really well. Besides the seamless production, I think Metro challenges himself, and he knows he's not just going for. I don't think he's just reaching for big time people to throw together like on some DJ Khaled shit. I think that's what differentiates him from your standard compilation. Because like DJ Khaled is going for blockbusters. DJ Khaled is Michael Bay. Where Metro is trying to like really piece some shit together and make shit make sense. So like he produces the whole thing, but then you got songs where he has Take Keith and he has Southside. So he has co-production on this too.
Southside,
and Weezy.
Southside and Weezy really came together on this production on this project.
Yeah. Well. Weezy co-produced Space Cadet.
Yeah. So, like I said, Metro is the architect of the trap sound, in my opinion. Like, I feel like, you know how, like, you got to go to Red Bull Academy? Like, I feel like if they had to talk about trap music sound, like, Metro is that person. Like, the old historian person in me, I would say DJ Toomp.
I was just going to say, where do you put DJ Toomp? That's literally what I
would say. I would say that, but it's like, what T.I. did, it was more so like, it was the 808 drums, but the way that trap music sounds now is completely different, and that's because of Metro Boomin. So that's why, like, I say that he's the architect of the sound now. I say that DJ Toomp would be more so of the forefather of the genre. Okay. You get what I'm saying? Like, basically, like, he was at the forefront. Like he started the sound, but like, it changed. It's not the same. Like, if you listen to a early T.I. album and you give me The Monster by Future, like they sound like they don't sound nothing alike. There's nothing there, right? But the sound that sticks and that's still around right now is what Metro Boomin did on Monster.
You know what's crazy? You know what? You bring up Monster. You know who I thought of the other day? I thought of DJ Esco. Where's DJ Esco?
I don't know, man, but you're right about that. Like, I haven't seen him with Future or nothing, right?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I
haven't
don't know.
seen him at all. Like, I don't know where he is.
You think they got him again?
I hope not. I mean,
all right. Imagine we got 56 nights now. Yeah. Imagine if we get like 379 days.
Shit, bro,
or something like that.
Future got to tell us where he is.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I haven't seen that nigga at all. Like, I thought about that the other day randomly. Like, where the fuck is DJ Esco?
Yeah,
he was everywhere.
Yeah, but also I will say this, right, and I'll acknowledge this. Metro Boomin is probably the most defining producer of the past 10 years. That's hard for me to admit, and that's hard for me to say, but I can't deny his influence.
Why is that, though? Why is that hard for you to say?
Because I'm not crazy. Like, I'll be crazy about a song, like songs here and there, but it's just that, like, the most visible songs are the songs that he produced, so I have to acknowledge it.
Got it. So, but you're not okay, I get what you're saying now. So you're not a big fan of his shit, but you just acknowledge it because you can't ignore it.
Yeah, I can't ignore it. Like, I would be a hater. Like, I would just be like, so what's up, Court? Our friend Courtney, right? That's the avid watcher. I usually tell him whenever he doesn't want to admit that he's wrong, he's standing in shit. I'm not going to sit here and stand in shit just so I can continue to be right in my own world.
You tell Marino that too. What's up, Marino?
Yeah, Marino stands in shit too. So for me, I'm just like, nah, like, I have to acknowledge it. Like, yeah, like Metro Boomin is him. Like, he's that boy. Even though I have producers that I prefer to hear myself, they aren't. I don't hear them. Over the past 10 years, they haven't defined the sound the way that he has. Mm-hmm. Mike Will was on his way, but I don't know what the fuck he just decided. I don't know. I think Mike Will got a check that was so crazy that nigga just said,
yeah,
whatever.
Yeah.
Hit Boy?
Hit Boy? Yeah, we'll get to it.
We'll get to Hit Boy.
Yeah, we'll get there. But, I mean, all right, so as far as this album, I'm very interested in hearing your rating.
3 out of 5 waffles. It's average album.
Okay. And
I don't hate it. I'm just like, I just know I won't go back to it. The Space Cadet and the 21 Savage song where he's whispering, I'm good.
Don't Come Out the House, and what about No 10 Freaky Girls?
10 Freaky Girls is dope,
mm-hmm.
but I don't think I'm gonna listen to it.
Okay.
If I want to hear something about Freaky Girls, I'm gonna listen to Uncle Luke.
That's some old nigga shit. See, that's why LA. See that.
Listen, man. Have you listened to Uncle Luke's lyrics?
Yeah. But okay, 10 Freaky Girls. All right. So this album, I give this album a 4.5. I give this album a 4.5. This is an incredible piece of work from Metro. I think the way that he was able to tie all of these artists together to make and kind of just to illustrate his vision and what he played out was dope. I think nobody on here is filler with the exception of Sway Lee. I think it all ties together really well. I think even him being the person to, when he drops a deluxe, it's not a deluxe with like just some extra songs. He actually dissed that a while ago and was like, yo, that's stupid. And like his deluxe is just typically the instrumental version of the album. Like he just puts out a whole album of just instrumentals. And I think that's amazing because I think it's motivational too for upcoming producers. And I think the chemistry that he had, I don't think he works with people if he doesn't have chemistry with them. And he's not just trying to make moments out of nothing. I think Heroes and Villains is really dope too. He's really leaning into the cinematic feel that he has with his production. Mm-hmm. I think the news just came out the other day that he's actually going to do the score for that Spider-Man animated movie.
Into Spider-Verse.
That's amazing because I think he's kind of just been building up to that.
I'm not going to lie to you. That was the point where I had to like really admit it. I was like, all right, he got it. Mm-hmm. Like when there's a certain point in for certain producers, like when people like tap them mm-hmm. to do certain things, and I'm like, all right, this is where I have to like acknowledge mm-hmm. him. And
he's a film buff. He's a comic book buff. Like you can tell, like all the things that he likes bleeds into his production. Like he sampled The Boys on his newest album. He
Yeah,
sampled
Homelander. Yeah.
So like all of the shit that he really, really enjoys, I think that's what I like about him so much, because you can kind of see his personality in his music. Like he really puts it out there in his production. So yeah, I rate this a 4.5. I still go back to this album pretty frequently. I got some favorites on here, and yeah, it's been living with me for a minute. But that's my rating. 3.5 for him, 4.5 for your boy. I want to hear what y'all think. Like, subscribe, let us know in the comments. I'm First Class Regg.
And I'm Taurian B.
Peace, y'all.
Dun dun.